So I'm about to become Thane of Falkreath. I'm in Falkreath right now. But I have to help out people in order to become Thane.
Why sure, is that a Zora star? How did you come to
So there's a
possess
few
such
things
great-
I know what I can do to help out.
The god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
A sad time. Our daughter, our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter. Sinding came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this? I just don't understand what kind of man does that. Need something?
Go fiddling with any locks around here. We're going to have a real problem.
Yes?
I think this guy's retarded or something because he normally walks up to me and starts talking to me, but he ain't moving. I don't know what else to do.
Yes?
Get your ass over here.
Yes?
I need to ask you to stop. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Alright, fine. This guy's gonna piss me off. I'll figure out a way how to get that guy. Anyway, so we're gonna do some other other quests here. I've got all these quests we can do. Oh, I haven't even done that. Alright, so we need to do this one first. I need to stop this one. I almost forgot. Oh, shit.
Everything all right?
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no...
Well, I don't know what you overheard, but, yeah, an ornament, solid gold.
You found it?
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Kill 2 quests with ease.
Oh.
You know, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Come on in.
I don't think you were followed.
Take
Come
a
on,
seat.
I have a plan.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, till days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember? The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. I have a contact inside the embassy. His name is I'll get word for him. While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Sounds good. Be careful.
And we'll see it wiped clean.
This is the fun part.
Our hopes and our dreams.
Being old's not so bad.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
What do you need? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the... Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want? Good. But the only way you're going to get past the guard, which means you need to look the part. When you're ready, you'll only have what You can't go to a... party at the Thalmor Embassy. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry. Just make sure. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this godforsaken...
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please? Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the
every
Alto
other
wine.
farm in the hold is
Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
Are the dragons frightening your people as much as they're frightening mine?
I've spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling with that problem.
What can I get for you?
These are
Yes, what do you need?
times indeed.
Here you go, sir. The finest cologne. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I look forward to the day.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Have peace.
You speak truly.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Skyrim peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage. Doing something
Wonderful.
like dragons on
I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
I can scarcely feel the
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
I've spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling with that problem.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
To Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we?
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. You need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
This war has taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Let's hope that it ends soon, for their sake.
I couldn't agree more.
Hurry it
By
up.
the way,
I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Some rumors lately.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Giselle. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they?
What was that?
You're dead!
I told you. I don't know anything else about... What? Who... What do you want, then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't... That's it? Now, let's get out of here. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
You're dead. I'll end your miserable life.
Now the...
You can't beat me. Dead. Where'd you go? Over here. I'll see you in pieces.
Hey, watch it!
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? You'd better get to Riften. Oh, and when... Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What do you need, Dragonborn?
Ah, steel plate. Now that's a solid choice of armor.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll
Please
want to
help
speak
me.
with my husband.
I'm
If
starving.
you're looking for company,
You must be
I suppose I
starving.
could do worse.
Here, spend it well.
I don't know, Trop. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were someone there.
Found you! You can't win this!
Sure I can.
Give it up, Brynjolf. Those days are over.
I'm telling you.
You
this
better
one is
have coin to pay for your drinks. Huh. Lot of old guys around. I don't really... Well, when you... He's holed up in the Ratway. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here,
Well,
he must
well.
really be
Color
off
me
his nuts.
first, lad.
Be careful.
All right, I'll entertain you a bit
Too
more.
easy.
Go on.
Should not have meddled in the Thormor's affairs.
Behold the future! Behold the Thormor!
Inkpot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
No.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. What's that you said? Dragonborn? Then there really is hope, after all. You'd better come inside. Quickly now.
Dalmor agents have been seen
in the Ratway. This'll just take a moment. This one always fits. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. You, Dragonborn, is it really true? Important. Far more than even she realizes. If you are Dragonborn, then there is hope, after all. For so long, all I could do was watch our doom approach, helplessly. Dragons, pah, they can be killed. The Blades killed many in their early days as dragon slayers. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days. Oh, yes, the prophecies make clear the signs that will precede the end times. One by one, I've seen them fulfilled. Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. You're right, I forget myself. I've lived without hope for so long. The prophecies are clear. Only the Dragonborn can stop Alduin. We must go, quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Huh? There's the Blades agent. Kill him!
Come here.
Delphine. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Let's see what Esbern has to say. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple, constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. Aldrin's Wall, one of the lost secrets of the Blades, where they its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blades archives.
This is what...
That's where we'll find Aldrin's Wall. A wise and foresighted policy.
I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck. So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes. But there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. We'll meet up near Karthspire.
Someone there? Over here!
gave up this kind of thing a long time ago. I gave up this kind of thing a long time ago.
The skies of Kaisal are mine again.
I wasn't looking for trouble.
Let's keep moving.
They killed my horse.
Hold on.
Who's there?
Never should have come here. I could use a hand here. I swear I'll kill you. I can always use
You'll
the
remember
press.
my old training.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old ways left.
Wait,
Why are you stopping?
we should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates. Look safe now. Let's move.
Yes, yes. I think we must be close to the end. Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Here's the Blood Seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts, no doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Riemann Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life. You did it. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to step in Skyrim.
There's no telling what we might find inside. Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. Isn't it amazing? Ah, of course. Not everyone had... Let me see if I can find the right panel. Ah, here it is. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news.
Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky, or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War, or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn, and you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't for... Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you. So we're looking for a shout. Damn it.
Your training... Wind guide you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? Yes. For matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand. Or who you stand with. If you wish to stand alone, so be it. If you wish for our help, you will answer my question. Where did you learn of a shout used to defeat Alduin? The Blades, of course. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from... No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Andir, rock lostovakin, strundul, rock ventinvak, bardonax.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that perhaps only its creators ever knew it. But I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready,
You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Va. Kor. Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist.
Look! Look! Baka!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundunik. I am Paarthurnax.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. That... Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No. You seek your weapon again. Alduin Comate Teed. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Krosit, your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even... Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zebach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, but Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a play? And so perhaps your destiny will be fulfilled. Who can say? Des Motmahus. Alduin believes that he will prevail, with good reason. Rakmul. And he is no fool. Nime. Rinnik Gutnol. Far. But you have indulged my weakness. Do you know why I live here? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknuz. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin. But this was not enough. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to... how to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. The Kelle, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, but this is only a small part of their... Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was. If you brought them with thee, you could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this real quick. We will be back on tomorrow, so if you guys, if anyone wants, tune in tomorrow, and we will finish this quest.